Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So last time we continued our investigation and we found some interesting things. Makoto was mentioned. Um he was supposedly letting the remnants of despair escape. I think there's a reason behind that. He is well, for one, he was considered the ultimate hope at this point of this current future, this current time. And found some interesting things. Obviously, if you played the first game, you already know that Junko Inoshima is dead. It's interesting appearance to this guy. And Junko Inoshima lost to the survivors of the Hope's Peak Academy. The Future Foundation picked up the 6 survivors, and then they picked up us. But now we're currently in a thing right now. So yeah, in this case, now we're in this room, and yeah. Is this floating? This is possible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? Remember I looked at this object. Oh shit. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Of a person? Floating person. It's talking to me. Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It made me happy if you called me alter ego. Well, that's true. Yes, but you won't get far telling me that you are all you're meant to be. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk, but what are you? Alter ego, artificial intelligence program. I am the master program behind the Neo World program, responsible for creating okay, here, my man. And overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert my judgment. In fact, my existence is one that you normally don't meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus is affecting everything I'm supposed to be managing. Because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me get out my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. It's floating like my or hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo program is a data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. One of the program we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island was research for the facilities located. That's why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances for the school. Anyway, the school you're in. The previous space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's why I'm appearing before you too. However, even before the virus, the circumstances are purely natural. Since the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect my data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo War program. Most of its words, I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no information for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel, I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for the first? The Neo World program only serves one purpose. It is to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo program. With the reinstalled memory control unit, it is possible to move any time period you set to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Moving memories of any time period you said to? Okay, was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Putting the program on the survivors of Hokusai Academy while it's still in its premature stage. I'm sure there's a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. That it sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us?
But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
Oh, sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new worlds make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the New World program was working to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors.
Two monitors.
Yeah, they're disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They're intended to guide the participants this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to sensory role, but the observer in the student role was not. They were given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does that teacher will have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules as well and manages them. The teacher is properly managing the rules they create. There's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changes the world where violence should not exist in the first place. The New World program will promise eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details of its journey, but it functions beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm intending to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monica Maroc in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. Alter Ego should be impressive for artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I could tell that just by communicating with her, which means this supposed virus is so smart that it passes these Alter Ego. So does a virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it! What the heck? Artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. Ah! Ugh. But how did that virus infect the Neural World program?
The New World program exists in isolation. It's possible it was affected through a network. Apparently, since someone physically uploaded.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the system and directly uploaded it to the main computer where the New World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
Dispatch to the Future Foundation's facility. Only one person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? I'm assuming that what I just heard is the truth. Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Chiake Manomi. Program.
But it's true that the virus is powerful, and I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still defending the inside rangers, so that's a limit too.
A limit?
If I took over an observer, then that's the rule to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow that correct procedure and...
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hits from you. You're gonna say something more. Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable, so it can be parallel to the destruction based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relation from there. The paradigm changes results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation your existence observable in. Accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death. Death. Hey. Death. Death. Hey. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the other one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished inside space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right now, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Near World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the New World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that that program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program, you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know. Leon! Leon! That's the number we found at Newsroom Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case anything went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even the chance was slim. I thought the observer might have gone rogue. That's the reason I left that Leon password in the place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. That damn fucking fanboy! Anyway, I'm also the person who set that password to that number. Because Leon was a bitch! That number contains a secret. He killed a bitch! Someone close to me let that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In worst case scenario, where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this, that way that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to use that forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. As if... Kimo, Yashi, Baba... Those guys Makoto. What was that just now? Hey Hajime, what was that we were just in now? Nothing really. Ah, I see. Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. That no good artificial intelligence says you any more useless. I'm gonna butt it in again. Did Monokuma not just notice what happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at the Arkhaotic. It's bored to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. It means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm starting to find out the truth. What are we supposed to do when that truth is really about? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and to do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the role is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037 Makoto. Shutdown sequence. Oh, that's the shutdown sequence. The first floor. Ding dong, bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Peak Academy. See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time figuring out what that means all right now. I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. The red door. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this all be finished? Oh. Oh shit. So this game was definitely based on a glitch. And the first game was literally the killing school life. And then, yeah, whatever the third game's gonna be, huh? This is a nice design. Class Child Ground 1. Huh? This place.
Looks like everyone's here.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However, this place is...
Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
We've been here before, right?
Yeah, this should be the place that the door of the ancient ruins leads to. Huh, seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now. It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, then this too is very... So you finally arrived. Congratulations, you guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. That's something my hopes became. You finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site with the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site. It's no different than the trial game from before.
From before! This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original. Is he talking about the last one? In the first game? Who cares? This graduation, that means we can finally go home, right? That's what you guys decide. And we have to decide, what do we have to do? Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much more simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You have to choose one of them and press it. You will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted. Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as an absences.
The result is based on a majority vote.
If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event that's kind of like in a graduation ceremony called the graduation will begin. If we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it right now, right? You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't been confirmed yet, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current. Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it. My, which of your phrases are you using to speak out? Participating in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know. What? Does that mean it won't enter just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So you only vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it. I tell you, sorry for being rude there. We don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. It's merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because it has to happen? It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He, too, has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about? Even if you don't want to do it, you guys need to do it to solve the mystery. Where you cast majority votes, and from there we move on to the graduation program. But why do we have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time, then.
Who's the main cast?
Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. This has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Oh, what's with that chump comment?
That's important, but make sure you turn off that toy.
How dare you treat it like a toy?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, see my power into your memories. It's time. It's time to begin. Oh, and everything's glitchy. Do you have any skills? Man, oh Nagito. And don't worry, I will go ahead and see what we... I will go and... Decreases the delay between fire and troop bullets. Yes. It's down shove. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we had to remember. Reservoir, Tragedy, Hoki, Tragedy, Ultimate Despair, Junko, Inoshima, Killing School Life, This Academy's Survivors, Minutes of Despair. That's the subjects. Academy's founder. Hub cultivation plan. Email to Makoto Naegi. New World Program. Observers. 11:07. Shutdown sequence. Features Foundation's origins. So he chose that password because when he was about to get thrown out, the bitch, the bitch set him up, but in the end, he found Leon! And yeah, Leon was the killer in that case.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
Okay. Sorry.
Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This was true identity. If I answer this, it'll be true, and that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. It's time. Oh god. Alright. It must be virtual. Oh god.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey,
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game. Are you friggin' serious?
don't fucking mess with me, you bastard. Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit? If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I revived all the suspense.
Looks like I know what I'm going on TV tropes for now.
Because it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
Because it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
Because it's a game.
We're the only people here.
Because it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
Because it's a game.
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us? You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your body still exists in the real world.
Nagito's awake right now.
But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, not aviators, but
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body. We're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was moved from bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? Our school memories.
I see. What was removed from us was our school memories, right? We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
The world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? I think we can. It's not the tragedy. I mean, it's not a remnants of despair or anything.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
Let's concentrate. Alright.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the... What does that mean? Your avatars, but your actual... Though you have no memory, your real bodies actually live...
That must be it. Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some age so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have known if we didn't age by not looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have known the difference? Are they talking about Monokuma? Or Fuyuhiko? Monokuma or Fuyuhiko? Oh, no, it is Fuyuhiko. It is Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Pekka for a long time, right? Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. Now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the few future foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Petro and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remember.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
Alright, so I'm going to continue off later on this point on Danganronpa 2 Tame Despair. We'll see what's gonna happen to the next of this case. We'll see what's gonna be going on. So, yeah, I'm glad that the fucking, oh my god, because I just got my shot, or my vaccine, my first shot. I'm still getting my second shot at another point, obviously. But I just got my shot right now, so like my left arm is sore. Oh god, it's hard to lift up. But yeah, um, but I don't like, I don't like hanging on my side, obviously. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming by to this lovely day. It's Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Peace, peeps.